Welcome to the Lucas Oil Drag Boat Racing Series. Ken Stout and Alan Reinhardt. And yes, some of the best alcohol racers in all the land, along with some beautiful ladies that always come out to watch the fastest show on water. It's the season opener presented by Super Clean. We're at Firebird International Raceway, and we're going to bring you the alcohol classes here today, alcohol hydro and alcohol flat bottoms. We had a chance to ask the alcohol hydro competitors what they thought the biggest difference was between the water racers and the asphalt racers.
Drag boat racing on water versus asphalt. Can't give you a whole lot of perspective on it because I've never been in a car. It probably scared me to death. But boats is one of those things I grew up going 80 miles an hour and then wanted to go 120 and then 160, and here we are at 220.
I would imagine the thrill is about the same. The danger aspect is probably the same. I think it's people that grew up with boats like the boats, people that grew up with cars like cars.
Well, I've been really fortunate. I'm able to do both, and I love them both. I mean, my heart's in the boat because I've done it since I was 14 years old. I actually have nothing I can use from the boat to the car because they're two different animals, basically. So, but that's what makes it fun. It's challenging. But that's drag racing. It was easy for everybody to be doing it, I guess. You know? They're easy to drive from the bleachers, is what I always say.
I always felt more comfortable in the water. I mean, I've sat in Jerry Tolliver's Top Fuel funny car, and he says, "Bob, would you like to drive it?" And I says, "No, you're nuts. I wouldn't drive this thing if you let me."
Down qualifying, the wind slowed down today, though, and we're going to run wide open. You're not going to find much smoother water than that on which to run your hydro. Kevin Kinsley and Andy Reynolds. Kevin Kinsley goes red right off the bat. The guy that's campaigned the funny car, Top Fuel Hydro, Top Alcohol Hydro, is done here in round number one. A brand new sponsor for him. Unfortunately, even with a 564, he will not get the win here.
You can see on the Super Clean Super Shot, Kevin Kinsley's boat on the left side made the initial move first. The number came up .133. That's a little over a tenth of a second. He was too early. He turned on the red bulb, and his day is done. Not the way he wanted to start first race of the season.
Catching up with Kevin Kinsley, you go to the line for the first race of 2009, and you're lined up against your old friend Andy Reynolds, who pretty much everything he knows he learned from you, at least according to him.
Well, we've been friends a long time, and he's a neat guy, and he's actually, you know, we've done work at my shop for their team and stuff in the past. So.
What happened on the run? Obviously some big-time mechanical problems.
Well, it started with me screwing up. I red-lighted big time today. We've been working with the boat trying to get the leave harder, and it's coming around and it's doing better. The numbers were good down low. I just was too early. I tried to back off on my light, and we got really aggressive with it. So it showed signs of improvement, but I'm going to have to back off on my light to make this thing work. And then we had a brand new airline on the transmission yesterday, and as I'm looking at it now, this line right here broke off, and it went back into low gear, so then it kicked the rods out. So it's not a good way to start off a new year, especially we picked up a new sponsor this year with Tiger Flow pump systems, and hoping to do a little bit better today, but it just didn't work out.